The United Nations stunned the climate world this week. To be more specific, the Secretary General of their World Meteorological Organization, which created the International Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC, came down hard on the discourse from climate extremists. The move comes amid escalating discourse from activists and politicians worldwide, and it comes as a tremendous moral blow to the major climate strikes and other demonstrations set to occur in the coming days. As is being reported around the world, it is a devastating blow to the core of rhetoric that has been more commonly crossing the line into bullying or worse. First, the major statement is made that global warming is not the end of the world. Yes, things are becoming more challenging, but the discourse from climate extremists is more resembling religious extremism than scientific discourse of any accuracy, and in many cases, it's bordering on terroristic rhetoric. They now implore the public to ignore these radical appeals to your humanity, as they are based in a false reality. Don't just go along with the popular thing. The thing is, this is really nothing new in climate discourse, the extremism. So why are they mentioning it now? Why do it when it will hurt the most? And as many of the best written articles on this have already pointed out, the IPCC essentially invented climate extremism. This is now like Daddy coming in and saying, "Don't listen to this thing I made." It would especially make sense because right now these scientists are currently inserting solar particle forcing into climate models for the first time ever, a brand new thing at the IPCC. Given the next expected release date of 2022, the modelers must already be recognizing the effect of not ignoring 140 years of solar flares, coronal mass ejections, and cosmic rays. All of this appeared in our climate forcing movie last month, and apart from the only dissent coming in the form of peripheral and baseless character attacks, sprinkled with people who clearly didn't even watch the video before commenting, there is one question sticking out. It was asked of me by a prominent Penn State professor by email, who managed to find out how many other professors and NASA scientists were on board with this side of the story, and struggled to reconcile what was happening behind the scenes. It's the same thing in plasma cosmology that allowed Dr. Peratt to deliver never-before-heard descriptions of conclusions from classified nuclear tests. Think we just did that on a whim? There is a reason our young Ferris Walt won the National Science Championship, why a third edition of our textbook has been requested, and why this is where professors, NASA scientists, and more come to observe the real frontier. The UN has now jerked the wheel, because the writing is on the wall. The video is on YouTube. Whenever you are watching this, I'll see you in the morning for the daily show. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.